That's really the reason, because I spoke about how important that things to improve when they are playing in a junior teams. Why not to have million games in junior and cadet generation? Because there are really the years, and all the coaches have to know when the player will begin to play for the professionals, that the individual things are dying. Maybe the summer camps when the season is end, after that you could work with them on but the contract is end, and that's not your job. That's not your job. That's if the player is a professional, she will find a coach, and that coach will work with her. If you have a long time contracts in the summer camps, you could work. That's the time. That's the time that the cyclist is to work on that things, to improve, to teach her, I don't know, to shoot free throws, hooks, and that's it.
One more question for me. Can you tell me, are those professional players playing more for money, or they are still enjoying it after 5, 4, 6 years playing professional basketball?
We could have different situations. First for money, after enjoying, or first enjoying, after for money. Yeah, that's a good. You know, that's really difficult to answer. But next time when we will drink beer, I'll tell you. Yeah.
The players more enjoy the
Sorry.
good life, basketball, professional basketball.
So I didn't hear you.
I think the players more enjoy the life, good life, basketball brings to them. So they have money, good house.
Okay, yeah, fashion. Yeah, look. I think you have professional clubs, and that's changing from year to year, really. Now you have clubs when player could come to play, to show yourself, and after that, what will happen? They will play for money, and that's the way. That's the way. You couldn't play. Nobody's idiot to play 15 years for nothing. That's really. I could speak you really an hours about these things with how clubs are developed and destroyed. Like a book. I was watching whole day and whole years what's happening. That's really, it's changing from year to year. But what is important? Not to have player in your team with bad motivation. With bad motivation. If she wants to play for money, if she motivated, let's play. If she's motivated because she will play, let's play. But with the bad motivation, that's. But if you are a normal coach, you will see that after a few weeks, and that players are natural selection after that.
I apologize for my ignorance. What kind of money are you talking for ladies in the top Euro League?
Talk about money.
The contract.
I thought that we are on a coach clinic. Yeah.
You're not allowed to know that. Okay.
Yeah, there are unbelievable things. There are really unbelievable things.
It's better not to hear on the DVD.
Write it down.
I really tell you,
The reason for the question, and the reason for the question is that some girls who around the world are not academic, and to show them that there is a life, explain about the lifestyle that they can achieve by becoming professionals. If they know that opportunity is out there, let them know. It's usually
Yeah, look.
There are players, just to give you an idea, there are players making over €500,000 a year.
thank you. Absolutely.
There are many players making 10,000, 20,000 euros a year. That's depending on the country, depending on the club, depending on the owner, depending on the philosophy, depending on many things. But there are maybe a dozen players making around $500,000 or more.
We're talking about women.
Yes. Men, you're talking all over $1 million.
Yeah, yeah. And it's not the tragedy that the best players get the big money. For me, that's normal for start. The trouble is that the bad players are getting abnormal money, and that's everything. If the best is $500,000, the next one is and that's the trouble maybe in this time. Yes, please.
How should we motivate the kids to make a good pivoting, make a good cut, not doing traveling, but if they are interested in money, not the kid, the player, in money first, then pleasure basketball, because they come here for pleasure.
Okay, if you're
They for pleasure to play basketball, and after that, at 18 years probably, the needs, let's say family needs, not only their needs, family needs, come to take over the pleasure, goes the money. But I worked with him at 15 years old, because he's the champion, you're 15. At 15 years old, he's enjoyable, he wants to play. I don't think there is one kid in this camp who's thinking about, I'm gonna win $5 million. So I'm gonna do this, but at 18 years old, probably he'll hit by a contract. And that contract probably will get a low motivation. What should I do to make him a good pivoting or cut or not?
yeah, but let's work with her when she will be 18. Yeah, maybe she agents. That's the big trouble of the basketball and everything. They will come. First of all, in clubs you have to have a good connection with the universities. If they are normal families, okay. Look, if they are you have troubles with families, let's help them with money. But in a normal, let's help them. I think that's the way. That's really the way. Not only in basketball, not only, but that's really the way. But let's have a contact with universities first. Americans will not steal them. If you try to explain them, you will be a normal person. You will be, and look, but who have a bad motivation, that's not for your team. She will go somewhere else. You know, and you will have that trouble that players are changing at 16 years old, 18, 21, 22, 23, and I'm speaking always to my players.